just came out this month is a book, Bravo Company, by Ben Kesling. And it is a great and difficult read, showing the whole story of Bravo Company, about 80 men in Afghanistan who were originally sent, airborne troops, to be advisors or to teach, and then were put into the Arghandab Valley into a very difficult circumstance where every step was a danger to them. 3 men died in that valley as a result of IEDs, and 2 men committed suicide after they came back. 12 have tried, and he did a comparison, talking about what it would be like to have a wound that was visible as opposed to wounds that are not visible. And it's really a difficult thing, and yet he was probably doing that on purpose. So I appreciate the work that he did, telling these men's story in Afghanistan and the Arghandab Valley. Very important. But he talked about traumatic brain injury, and I think that's pointed out in the movie Dog that just came out, that the amount of concussions and problems that soldiers would have had being around these IEDs. So I really appreciate the effort that was put into telling the story of these men for Bravo Company. It is not an easy book to go through, full range of emotions, but an important thing to go through. There are heroes that you can learn about in this book, and anybody considering sending troops into harm's way needs to read this book, needs to understand the story of the Bravo Company and the 82nd Airborne in 2009, I believe, in Afghanistan. I think men should listen to this book. I listen to the book or read the book to recognize what we've asked of our soldiers and wounds that they may be carrying that may not be visible. And so just wanted to recommend the book. I want to point out it's very graphic. It's a difficult book, but one that I'm glad the story has been told by a Marine journalist with an MDiv from Harvard. So a very interesting person. Appreciate your work, Mr. Kesling.